Who is this? Frog's Master. Wait a minute, what was that guy named again? Frog's Master. Is this actually the one and only and true Frog's Master? It is I, Frog's Master.
Oh, hello everyone, this is Frog's Master. You know, this whole nostalgia month thing, it's all gonna be really good. But one day, it'll lead up to something beautiful. But this is beautiful too. Just you watch, you're gonna like this one. And today, well, I should say tonight, a lot of these might be at night. Kind of fits better anyway, right? Alright, well, November 17th, 2020. Just that date. That's it. Just, yeah, specifically that day. Not any other day. November 17th, 2020. Well, you're probably wondering what happened on that day, because you know it's got nothing to do with any of you. At least, probably. Well, I can remember it was a Tuesday. Yeah, that's pretty crazy. How do I remember that? I don't know. But I know it was a Tuesday. You go look. Guarantee you, Tuesday. If I'm wrong, then this is not a good video. Okay, no, I'm kidding. But that day was a day for sure. You know, this is that certain day where I don't really remember, because there was something else that I had done too. It was an Instagram story, but I don't remember if that was on November 17th. I don't think it was. I think that was a few days before or after. But I guess I'll mention it. I did like a Roy Orbison. Maybe you know who that is. You probably do. Most of you probably do know who that is, because it's a older person who did songs. Elvis Presley said that he had really good voice, like perfect voice, pretty much what he said. Yeah, I mean him, you know, the guy that's in all the Hound Dogs. That's right. Well, I did an Instagram story where I was just walking outside, pretty sunset, with the Roy Orbison song going. It was good. Yeah, I don't know if that was on the 17th. I don't think it was, because all this that happened on the 17th was like when it was already dark out, I think, like right now. Right now we're in November anyway, so it's getting close to a year since then. I'm sounding weird for some reason. I don't know why. I better not be getting sick. Nah. Nostalgia month will keep that from happening. I almost said nostalgia. It's weird. Look, that day, well, you see, this is something that I had started to do in the beginning of October. But I was lifting weights, and I did it every day, and I went to the gym, and it was good. But you see, I had so much more time then, you know, because I was doing online school. Senior year, you know? So, couldn't really be at work. So I was always here at home. So there were times where I could go there. And it went for a while, actually. Then in about January, it stopped because I didn't feel like it. In other reasons. They're not that important right now, though. This wasn't blocking any of that, though. I was still getting stuff around that time, and I was still going every day. Always usually around a certain time. Everything was like a schedule then, pretty much. Even with all the quarantine and whatever. Still had a schedule going. That's pretty much how it was for years, like a good few years before that date, like a schedule that I did. Everything just worked out good. Yeah, that's getting a little too professional, isn't it? I should be all free and whatever. No, had everything like a schedule, basically. But it was good in a way. And sometimes when I think about that, yeah, everything was, you knew how it was all going to play out. Yeah, maybe boring at times, but you always knew how to plan. I did. Some of you probably do stuff like that too, where you got stuff in a schedule. Well, so obviously that day, went to the gym, worked out, did all that. I came back, and I was just watching some good old shows. I think I saw a Simpsons episode. It probably wasn't good, I don't remember. I saw a Family Guy episode. It was probably pretty good because that was season 19, I think. Yeah, season 19 Family Guy. And that season was better than some of the other ones, so I'm sure it was good. But then there was the Bob's Burgers episode that I saw. You're probably wondering why I keep showing these while I'm talking about this. Well, you'll see. So this Bob's Burgers episode, it wasn't like amazing or anything. Just pretty good, like how I think most of them are. But there was just something about that one. I think it was the song. Here's the thing, the songs in Bob's Burgers, and now those are really good, usually. I don't think there's like any song in there that I would even just call good. Like, they're all better than that. This one was really good. It was I don't remember the title exactly. It was like No Good, Very Bad Kids, something like that. For fans of that, you know what episode I'm talking about. From season 11 or 12. Pretty sure 11. It was one of the two, 11 or 12, but it was like kind of in the middle of the season. I saw this episode, heard the song, really liked it. It like put me in like a good mood. It's kind of how much I like the song, because it's just like that, I guess. Then again, any songs can do that for some people, but this time a TV show song did. And it's from a TV show that's really just a comedy, which is saying something, isn't it? But you see, after that, it had to have been after that. Starting to think it may have been before that, though. I really don't feel like it was. I don't know. Maybe I had seen this before that, but I didn't really realize how good this little video clip was until after I saw the Bob's Burgers episode. Look, it was from someone on Instagram. It was Green Science Boy. You know who that is. Well, it was his Instagram. His name is different on there, I think. He has his real name on there rather than the Green Science Boy name. But I think he actually changed that on YouTube as well. Anyways, it was this video of a country singer named Hokie Sloan. Took me a while to figure out who that was until he actually commented on it in a certain video that I uploaded at the beginning of this year. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Look, that video, it was Hokie Sloan doing a cover of Suspicious Minds. And I think Green Science Boy just put in the caption for this Instagram upload, it was just titled Memories. I think it was just that simple. Had a simple feel too, but man, the video is a vibe. You should just get Instagram and look at the video, because you'll be able to tell which one it is. He doesn't have too many posts anyway, so it's not like you'll be scrolling down a whole lot. It was a vibe though. A cover of Suspicious Minds, Elvis Presley, Hokey Sloan, and it was good. Because here's the thing, look, I'm not really big on country, but sometimes country things hit right and then they're really good, and then other times they really don't and they're really not good. You know, with these country Jemmy items, they always seem to, for some reason. I mean, there's a couple that don't, but pretty much all of them do. For some reason, I guess it's because the way they made them look. It just looks nice. But this country style cover of Suspicious Minds from the soul Hokey Sloan, it hit. And this is something I 100% know I was doing. Don't know why. I think the vibe was just hitting so hard that it caused this. I could not stop staring at him. It was just him. It was not any of the others, only him. And I was thinking of actually doing some crazy edited video with just this and that cover. And then I started to think of not wanting to do it because it would take a while and it would waste my night. And, you know, online school and other things of me still having this whole schedule thing planned for the rest of that night. And I just didn't want to take the audio from Green Science Boy's video because that was his. He didn't get that from somewhere. That was something I think he had probably recorded. And I'm sure it was old too, because he just titled it Memories. I didn't do anything with it. But man, I don't know. This, for some reason, I just kept staring at it, wanted to do some video with it, didn't end up doing it, but I don't know what to say about that. Now, to me, I feel like this is probably interesting to you guys. This is something I usually don't do. I'm liking this too. I like that I'm doing this. This feels good for video. Maybe you hate it. Nah, pretty sure all of you like this because this is different. Won't keep saying that though. Let's get to this last part here. Yeah, you know, this is one of those longer ones. A lot of the other ones are not going to be this long. Like, a lot of them, really. This one is just different. Won't be 20 minutes, though. Not like that certain review. So, the beginning of 2021. That was when we were hoping that things can get better. And we're here, and they did get better. I mean, yeah, better than 2020. Better. Just better. Yeah. Well, I did my intro on January 1st, 2021. But then I did something that no one saw coming. An outro for 2021. And look, I was never planning to do that outro as my intro because that doesn't feel like an intro now, does it? The intro has got to be the intro. The Frogs Master intro. The Frogs Master intro that everyone would expect, that everyone would need it to be. They would have to see it like that, because you can't experience a Frogs Master intro that isn't Frogs Master intro. You know what I mean. Now, Frogs Master outro. Oh, yeah. The Funky Frogs dude didn't see it coming. Even I didn't see it coming on November 17th, 2020. This was something I decided later, actually. But I feel like if I thought hard enough on that 17th of November of that year, 2020, this would have hit. And these are the perfect two frogs to do that song with. It is better than this one. Admit it. Admit it. Better with these two. And the backs of them, that's better than the front. You know that's true too. As for the way I had the camera positioned, even that. Now for the way the frogs were positioned, well, you just have them turned back. You can't do it any other way. That would look weird. You can't have them laying down or whatever. Or have them on a shelf. That wouldn't look as good. Had to be on the floor. And it had to be down on the floor, backed up. Then turned around. And then I gave it that little color filter. And that hit right too. Just the color. It hit right. And the song hit right. Obviously, you now realize that outro's song is the Hokey Sloan cover of Suspicious Minds, which Green Science Boy mentioned in the comments of that outro video. And that was the exact audio from his Instagram short video. November 17th was a day. It was when maybe stuff wasn't so good for a lot of reasons. But for me, they were pretty cool because schedule and I knew what was happening and I was working out and things were pretty and it was a good sunset that day. I remember that. I mean, a lot of days in that month then were filled with pretty sunsets, but the outro was born, and you guys like the outro more than the intro, don't ya? You do. You do. Most of you do. I put the thanks for tuning in thing too, and using the word tuning, it works. Just like that song works with these two frogs, and they're country frogs. Well, that's the story of that date. Yeah, this is what Nostalgia Month is. And if you think this is the best of it, oh, I would consider this to be the worst of it. And yet this was not bad. Maybe long, but was it not interesting? No, it was. That's it. Stay tuned. These may not be those old Frogs Master videos, but in a way, you don't want them to be. You like this new stuff I got going on. Alright. We'll be back every day. Like I said. Peace.